What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Chewed Up and Spit Out. As always, I'm Just Dusty.
And I'm still Jeff.
And I'm Timmy, A.K.A. the Fat Chef.
And I'm Lauren.
And Lauren is with us today in-house.
Special guest, our first in-house visitor in months now.
Forever, it seems like, since we've seen a real human.
Yeah, I brought all the Rona with me, you guys.
All the Rona. Got all that Rona.
Happy to be here.
Oh, jeez. Man, nice to have a live guest again. You know, I mean, it seems like...
Oh, I'm a fembot. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, nice to have a live robot.
One who has different jokes than Dusty.
Yeah.
Been hearing those
I
for...
have a bunch, but only so many.
They don't run out, actually. I can tell you, folks, they don't run out. Timmy, good to have you as well, you know? Still hanging tough over there?
Yeah, I wish I was there in person as well. Unfortunately, I'm still stuck in Arizona.
Yeah, I could understand that. Fucking, that's Rona Furious over there, I guess.
I don't know. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Arizona. I don't leave my house, so it doesn't matter.
Timmy's still on that permanent quarantine. I still think that he's being held hostage. I think that's going to be the end of this when the quarantine ends and Timmy can no longer come out still. It's going to finally make sense. Like, oh, you were kidnapped. That nice lady wasn't actually your mom. You joined a cult.
Can you ask the cult leader if you can go out to play?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't join a cult. I was forced into a cult.
Born into it.
Yeah, forced since conception.
For all we know, they've got a Weekend at Bernie's thing going on over there on that side of the camera. Just moving his jaw for him.
I'm Timmy! I like how I used the furthest from Timmy's voice possible. Hi guys, I'm Timmy. I don't know why I'm pretending to be so high-pitched.
Your go-to voice, you know. Not going to discount you for it. But yeah, today we have Lauren in house. Front of the house, whiz kid, I hear. You know.
Oh, yeah?
Exactly.
You're blowing smoke.
Yeah. Well, it's probably still leaking smoke, actually.
Yeah, veteran front of the house.
Sort of. Yeah.
Master of the serving arts.
Sort of.
Yes, I like to give people food and beer and let them yell at me.
Yeah. It takes a special set of skills.
Yeah, it helps prevent us from yelling at the customers, too, you know? Yeah. So you're the middle lady, middle woman.
Great. It's a great time.
Yeah, great times. Okay, so like when you...
So...
Go ahead.
No, you go for it, buddy.
Oh, shit. So you're out there. You're kind of like an air traffic control tower between the kitchen and the table. Is that more stressful than being president of the United States, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. You have to talk to people. You can't just go out there and say, everything's great. Don't worry about it. No, they're like, where the fuck are my french fries? It's been 10 minutes. And I'm like, no, Susan, it's been 3.
It's been 3. And I'm going to tell you this right now. It's the liberals in Senate who are keeping the fries from reaching your table.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Apparently we're Russians,
Those
and
goddamn libs.
Yeah.
if we won't fill the growler that they brought in, we're communists.
I've actually heard Kami coming back more than I would have ever expected. Like, Kami is the return disc from the 60s. You fucking communist? Like, really?
Got it.
That's so old school.
Thinking that bell-bottom pants would come back quicker than Kami insults.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, really? Okay, I've been inside for the last 2 months. I don't know.
It's because you're a fucking commie.
Jesus, okay.
Sitting in your communist houses.
Well, no, I got nothing for that. You know, I've been sitting in my house. Yeah. Been getting like unemployment, so geez, socialism kind of worked. Yeah.
Turns out I am a commie. Who would have thunk?
Oh, how the turntables.
Oh, my dad's gonna fucking hate me.
Goddamn Jeff's up there living with commies.
Told him never to smoke that marijuana and go to Colorado.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, stuck in the middle of like between two very high stress people. A, the people making the food, and B, the people who are hungry.
Yeah.
I think that them being hungry adds an exponential factor to your job,
Absolutely, yeah. And you yourself are hungry, too. You're just hoping you'll get tossed a french fry in the back.
Yeah.
Like,
I need a cold chip.
Make me a flatbread, please.
Please.
Oh, jeez. That's a tough one.
It is, yeah. But you just gotta slap a smile on and like a Slim Jim. Isn't that how that works?
Just slap it on. It doesn't have to mean anything. Just pin those lips up.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm pandering, okay.
No, actually thinking about that would be a better attitude. And whenever someone's mad, instead of slapping on a smile, they should be allowed to slap on a macho man. It's like, you can say whatever you want to the table as long as you keep full macho man character the whole time. They'll just think it's you.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of, when someone cuts you off and you want to give them a finger, just give them a thumbs down. Just straight up, man, poor form.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I was thinking going into server character as Macho Man would be the opposite of singing Happy Birthday for a table. A, it's fun.
I'm gonna bring you some cheese sticks that are gonna reshape your entire perspective of the world around you, brother.
And your digestive tract.
Oh yeah. Can I get you started on some desserts?
Oh, Macho Man would have made an excellent server.
Yes. Yes.
Can't do a Macho Man voice, but, just how's everything tasting? Someone do it. Yeah. One of those.
All right, brother, I'm going to need you to do one thing for me right now. I'm going to need you to look at that plate of food and tell me how it's fucking tasting.
Lady, with a half glass of water down the end of the table. I can refill that for you if you want it.
Can I get you a refill?
Yes, that hit the nail on the head.
I think it'd be kind of fun.
Yes.
Maybe I might apply for a serving job after this whole shutdown.
If I do the interview, Macho Man, and I fill out the application, Macho Man, then I should be allowed to work the job, Macho Man. I feel like that's the rules.
Are you having a stroke? You just keep saying Macho Man.
Macho Man. I want to be a Macho Man.
But you have to show up to the interview dressed as Macho Man. That makes it even better.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
No shirt on, tassels hanging off the biceps, covered in way too much oil.
If you get hired like that, I mean, you definitely are. It's A-okay with management to rock the Macho Man persona all the time.
Oh, yeah. That's the only way I would go back to food service.
Yeah.
There you go. It seems like you'd have to go above and beyond your job, though.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you're Macho Man, that's already 110, 20%,
Well, could you imagine trying to carry plates and drinks and all that shit covered in that much baby oil?
Sliding all over that bar.
You're a glistening golden god, but nothing you touch is going to stay where it's at. Put the drink on the table, it'll just slide off. Sorry, too much baby oil.
I already got this picture of Macho Man or any of us standing in front of a table waving a finger oh no, eyes all big, oh no, you don't want to go that route tonight.
I think the ideal restaurant, too, would have Macho Man serving, but Andre the Giant would be the angry manager that just hates him. Too much baby oil! But this is all part of my gimmick, brother.
Oh, wow. Okay, so could we actually staff a full restaurant with wrestling figures here?
No, they should all be Macho Man.
They should have Macho Man. Ding, ding. Food's up, brother. I need you to run it. All right there, brother. I'm going to take it out.
Oh, good Lord.
It's my Macho Man themed restaurant.
It's called Too Macho.
It's called Too Macho. Yeah. We only serve biceps of creatures, too. It's that macho of a place. What do you want? You want some chicken biceps, beef biceps, deer seps, pork seps?
No, they're not organic. They have PEDs.
I personally watch this one juice all the
should,
time.
Run with that one.
Yeah.
Would you visit our restaurant, Tim?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it would be way too much fun, I'd have to say.
Man, that is a great puppeteer on your side. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, there's got to be like other spots that Macho Man obviously could do very well in a restaurant setting, but there's other spots, you know. I mean, maybe like Ultimate Warrior as the hostess just comes running on up and starts shaking everything.
I'm fucking terrified now.
Slings him to the table, fucking booth 3 over there.
Yeah, if there's a wait, they have to get in the cage.
They have to get in the cage, yeah. Get in the waiting cage.
Battle for the next seat at the bar.
Battle for the next seat at the bar. Oddly, I only can imagine Hulk Hogan. I think it's because he's lived so long. I can only imagine him as a regular. He's just that guy sitting at the bar, just that, you know, sawed-off mullet he's got going, bald on top, all the party in the back.
You know, I need another bowl of steamer clams.
Yeah.
Can you put some bacon bits on this one, brother?
Yeah. Hey, brother, I used to work at a place back in the day with you. Don't you remember that, brother?
Me and the owner go way back.
Too much baby oil.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe a very ghastly Undertaker behind the bar, just slowly polishing his glasses. You know, the fucking quart glasses, you know, the pint glasses, the wine glasses. Just staring at you like, oh, I'm going to tombstone one of you motherfuckers.
Oh, he would be the scariest bartender ever.
Or the best bartender ever.
Quite possibly.
He just stands there silently until you gradually whittle down your drink order until you don't want anything anymore and you apologize and walk away. I'll have a Manhattan. He just stands there with that Undertaker stare. Oh, is that too complicated? Okay. How about a Jack and Coke? Okay, how about just a beer? You know what? I'm sorry for bothering you. Here's a $5 for a tip. You have a nice day, sir. Just still polishing the glass.
Then comes in Steve Austin as the busser. We're the people's elbow. You know, you're gonna tip what? Fucking Steve Austin bussing for fucking Undertaker. Hell yeah.
Oh God, Steve Austin would always be drunk on the job too.
Well, regardless of all these wrestlers and everything, there's always going to be that one person that's been there forever. They're like an older lady in her 40s, you know, she's just like, I'm just doing this to get my kids through college, and then I'm out.
Yeah. It's all wrestlers and then
And
one
her.
lady. Yeah.
She trains them all, though. She's a bad bitch.
Yeah. My name is Dolores, and I don't fuck around.
Who, like a Vince McMahon?
a female Vince McMahon.
I
She
think
could be
that's Danny
jacked.
DeVito.
No one
Vince
said she can't be
McWoman.
jacked. Vince McWoman.
Danny DeVito in drag. You know.
Oh
Danny
God.
DeVito and drag.
Dragon DeVito?
I like that one the best.
There we go.
Oh God. That is so true, though. There is always, every restaurant has that. The veteran older lady server who's just been there forever.
Yeah.
She was there when they built the building.
And she's not going to let you steal her favorites. So,
Oh no,
you know.
yeah.
They give her Christmas presents every year.
Yeah. She knows them. She knows their children. Like, you can't take Cable 3. I'm their children's godmother. Yeah.
No, I like Godfather. Stick with
Godfather.
that.
I'm the godfather.
They chose me for both.
They chose me for both.
That's definitely Dan DeVito in drag right there.
Yeah. Oh God.
I was having a conversation last night with Justin about he was having some whiskey on the rocks, and he went to go fill up, and he tossed his rocks out. And back when I was working at this country club, if you tossed the rocks out of the, you know, whatever they're drinking scotch on the rocks, they'd be like, "That's good ice right there. It's got scotch remnants on it." I don't know. I can't get past it. They get so mad. They'd knock $1 or $2 off your tip. Anybody getting behind that?
That's my scotch ice.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that brewing.
Does anybody know what that's about? Like, do you know how water and ice and...
I think I'm actually on the Scott's side on this one. I'm not gonna tip less. Don't get me wrong. All right, I'm not that douchebag. But when I'm sitting at a bar for hours on end, keep the same glass, keep the same ice, just add ice to it when it needs it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And they're seasoned now. The ice cubes.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
seasoned water.
It would make sense if you're planning on like sucking on the ice cubes at the end of it or something. You're like, my baby's got a toothache. I need that whiskey ice.
I don't know. I think we could push it even further. Actually, I had this idea about like a gel tablet things. Like the things they put like vitamins in. You ground your own vitamins, put them in this gel tab. Well, if you actually put like vodka in that, technically the vodka should dissolve. But if it did not dissolve in the time it took to put that gel tab inside of an ice cube, you could literally like spike your ice cubes.
Yeah.
And the more they melted, the stronger it'd get, I guess.
Well, I know what I'm going to be doing at my next place of work.
Fucking vodka ice cubes. Yeah.
These are just regular old ice cubes. I don't know what you're talking about.
These are normal. I'm just drinking a cup of ice. Don't mind me.
There we go.
You sure have been hitting that ice soda real hard today. Yep. Don't touch my special ice cubes.
We could definitely advance the idea of ice cubes if we so chose. Well, I don't know. It's the future, right?
I think the ice cubes are one of those things, too. If you think about it, it's like we gave up. It's like there's a lot of things out there where it's like inventions that are cool, but then when you really think about them, it's like, we fucking gave up. Like, someone in like 1790 was like, look at this. You freeze them in little cubes. And everyone was like, cool, done. Never going to rethink that idea. You can still progress it further. We don't have to cut it off.
Well, I have seen like in different like mixologists doing really fancy cocktails with completely like spherical ice cubes, But that really did not come out until, like 8 years ago, tops, maybe 10. We'll call it 10. Just
Yeah.
But big fancy spherical ice cubes, that's the farthest the ice cubes have gone since, like you said, like 1780 or whatever.
Yeah. And that's not very far. It's a circle versus a square.
I like those because they change the volume of, in the glass, so it looks like they're getting a bigger pour, and they can't give you shit because it's like nearly to the top, and they can't say it's a
wow,
small
this is
pour.
overflowing.
Yeah,
it's got an ice golf ball in the bottom. Yeah.
Which brings me to the point, like, what can we have inside that big ice golf ball that can dissolve vodka? Maybe like an extra full shot inside that big old fucking ice sphere.
Yeah, I guess you could freeze something inside of an ice cube. Yeah, that would make sense.
And the bucket eat through it, eventually. And,
yeah.
Oh,
we're
man.
on to something.
Well, let's keep on talking.
Or just make a super strong drink inside of the ice cube in your drink. So when you finish your drink and the ice cube melts, you have another
bonus
regular drink. That's a bonus drink.
So inject the ice.
Yeah. It's like, what are you drinking? Like, I'm drinking vodka something, but inside it I have a gin and tonic. So I better finish the vodka thing quick, because if the ice melts, it's gonna get real fucking weird.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or you could do like it turns into a Long Island, have half and half.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're gonna do some layered ice drinks there.
Yeah. You get real
one part of the ice melts, you get a little bit more of some kind of liquor each time.
It's a layered island iced tea.
Wow. We are going somewhere with this, guys.
That's if you don't finish your drink too fast and all the ice cubes are left. Or the drink cube. Drink cube?
The drink cubes, yes.
Okay.
We'll work on that name.
We'll work, yeah.
Drink cubes.
Drink cubes.
spheres?
Drink spheres.
Now, there's a
Oh.
completely...
No.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We've only just begun, folks.
Yeah, the next go-to was drink balls, but that definitely doesn't work.
I like that one.
Drink balls.
That's where you need Macho Man to come in
That's
and
what you need.
sell that right there. You're gonna sell that to the table.
Sell that to the
That's gonna
table.
work.
May I interest you in some drink balls, brother?
Gonna get you some drink balls.
God damn it.
I'm afraid to say no.
There you go. Macho Man would definitely pressure some sales in there. You know?
I imagine, too, he'd have that style where he'd just immediately start listing them regardless of what you say, too. Can I get you some drink balls? We've got mojito. We've got gin and tonic.
No, wait. No, I was just being the customer.
Oh, yeah. Vodka cranberry.
Just a water, please.
We've got all kinds of... I'll fill one with whiskey. Water? Oh, yeah.
Now, keeping the same theme of the infused ice cube spheres, whatever we're working on, what would happen?
Drink balls.
Drink balls.
Drink balls. Sorry, thank you for bringing me back there, Timmy.
Trademark.
Okay,
Stamp.
maybe instead of frozen ones, we could create like a membrane outside to where like they're like you could like actually pick up like a gooey like sponge ball of drink and hold it. Like I think that's what science is coming for in the future
Where
here.
you're saying someone's going to suck their drink from a sponge.
It just has so many textures.
A gooey
It's
ball.
so many
It's only gooey
textures.
on the outside. It's like an egg yolk, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's so many
Jello shots,
textures.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just on the outside is the Jello.
He's just holding a handful of goo and just slurping off of it. Did you guys try the drink special? Yeah, I got some membrane. Got a little membrane back there.
Okay, I'm still working on this idea, but you know.
Oh, drink sack.
A drink sack. It's like a space bag without the bag.
Exactly. And perfectly good for astronauts in anti-gravity matter, you know, or, you know.
You know, they got to get their rocks off when they're up there.
Rocks off up there, yeah. And see, for them, it wouldn't even be weird. They're like, we're used to drinking things that look weird. Have you seen our orange juice videos? Taking face shots of fucking orange juice from across the spaceship.
That might actually where I got the idea from is just watching like bubbles like go through air on space shuttles. Yeah. Like, how can I put that alcohol in that?
Why can't we do that on the ground?
And I wonder why NASA doesn't call me back. Yeah, so I mean, come on now.
And that's
We've
the
only
reason,
just begun.
Yeah. It's just got such a nasty visual image to it. just
Like,
me eating your drinking out
is it
of
me personally or anyone, all right?
anyone. I think that's one where like you even throw that with the model on TV for like the drink ad, and it still comes across nasty. They're just sucking it out of the goo membrane.
No, I have to disagree with you.
I have to disagree.
All right, we know what you're into.
Yeah. You ever watch a video of a girl sucking the yolk out of an egg? Fucking A every time.
That is my shit.
That is my shit.
Well, you stumped
Just
me,
with
Laura.
a straw.
Damn.
Damn.
Busted over here. Last in-house guest we ever have.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm never leaving.
Right on. Questions from anyone else?
Concerns.
Jesus. I
I'm
just
done
keep
hearing about
coming
your
back.
sack, buddy.
Just keep coming back to that visual image. Try goo drinks.
Well, you just shove that right to the back and forget about it.
Jeez.
It's like a Capri Sun pouch with no pouch.
Nice.
You just gotta stick it with a
You get-
straw as it floats
Hey, you
around.
get this straw. That's a bonus.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah,
That could work.
Can we get Capri Suns anywhere still? I mean, I haven't seen
in
that shit.
Lunchables. Yeah. Sorry, in a charcuterie plate.
Oh, there we go.
With
Thank
every
you.
charcuterie plate, they serve a fine fruit beverage.
Non-alcoholic wine
Don't respect,
with your
disrespect my generation.
poor man's charcuterie plate.
Yeah, non-alcoholic wine. It's bag wine.
Grape juice.
It's grape juice. Yeah.
I love a Capri Sun. Dude.
Oh yeah.
I know, like I haven't seen that shit in years. Now I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, we can make some shit happen.
Yeah. Wasn't it you who brought the Lunchable to work?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was
multiple
like
times.
our one of our first bonding moments. I remember you brought a Lunchable to work, and it was like, what?
Nice.
That's a Lunchable. I know we're a restaurant. We have fancier stuff, but that's a fucking Lunchable.
Yeah, I can pay 30% off for it.
Yeah.
Or I can buy my $2 Lunchable.
Yeah.
$8, $2.
Hell yeah! Like you could even get like the most basic like side salad and just dump the Lunchable on top of it, and like that's fucking some classy shit.
That is
Chef
classy shit right
salad.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't look too closely at the meat they put in those things. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's a meat-like product for sure.
It's like it.
It's like it. At least it tries to be.
Just don't look at it or smell it or try and taste it.
And never talk to it.
No.
These are words of wisdom that go all the way around the board here. You know?
I think this Lunchable
You don't talk
scares...
to your lunch meat? What's wrong with you?
Well,
I mean, like okay, get Lunchable meat, McRibs, vaccines. I don't need to know what the fuck is inside.
yeah.
But you know what? I'll have one of each.
I'll have one of each, please. And can I get a vaccine for the McRib?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I only eat like a
swine flu?
vaccinated pork. I only eat vaccinated pork.
I only eat vaccinated pork.
Pork products.
Vaccinated pork-like product. There is nothing more disheartening than when you look at the ingredients on something, and especially in the kitchen. The professional kitchen, it's happened a bunch, where you look at the ingredients on something and all of a sudden see words like that. Like isn't an actual description of an ingredient. It's just you telling me like what you were going for. Like, what does it have? Pork-like product. Okay, what is that? That's not at all. You're not telling me what that is. You're just telling me what it's not.
This is not the time to be like poetic with your metaphors here.
We put the idea of beef into this sandwich.
Yeah. The essence of a pork loin was thought about hard while we were making these corn fritters. Yeah.
Shit, that one like fucked me up the other day when we found out that was it like a Tibetan like sea salt or like a Himalayan sea salt actually comes from Pakistan.
Yeah.
Like not even like in the same country.
Not even in the Himalayas.
Yeah, you know. I mean, what the fuck? Like that one just threw me for a loop there.
Yeah.
I trust Hawaiian sea salt, but now Himalayan sea salt, I'm probably not gonna jump on that boat anytime soon.
I trust Hawaiian salt because I've seen a dude scrape it out of a rock. And that's when you know you're getting legit salt, when someone's like, "Oh, look at this," and they just scrape some salt out of a rock. Like, salt.
Yeah.
We got some sea salt. Like, well, it's by the sea.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
South Dakota, buddy.
Yeah.
Omaha, Nebraska. That's where it comes from.
Omaha, Nebraska. That's where you get your fine Hawaiian volcanic salts.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Jesus, I
thought
can't tell.
everybody knew that. Jeez.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm never eating salt again
Wow.
now.
Yeah, right.
Omaha, though, almost has enough vowels in it. That's one of those places where it almost has enough vowels in it where, like, if I were to just list stuff and I was like, Hawaii, Oahu, Lanai, Maui, Kauai, Omaha. Like, oh, yeah, no, those are all islands. Yeah.
That stuff's
Sneaks
right in
right
the
in
mix
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty Hawaiian, right?
Well, like the Hawaiian alphabet only has like what 18 letters, maybe 12. I don't know.
I think it was 8. I think it's 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think Omaha actually has all of those.
Oh yeah, no, it totally does. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of vowels. It's got all the vowels. It's like they were greedy in fucking Wheel of Fortune terms. Because they're like, our language is only going to have 18 letters, but we still keeping all those fucking vowels.
Got you.
And we're going to double up, too. Triple up sometimes. Yeah.
So I'm seeing like the Omaha Native Americans that actually made it to Hawaii at some point, or vice versa. We should research that.
We should. It's very possible that we're making things up as we go.
Yeah, there might be a bunker man somewhere we could talk to this about.
No, yeah, that's an expert who I'm sure is going to tackle that. Yeah.
We'll leave it to the expert.
Leave it to the expert. Omaha. Omaha. I've been there before.
Sounds like a happy surprise, you know? Like when you open your front door to somebody you don't expect, but you like them.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? I didn't know you were coming through town.
Exactly. Yeah. I like that word.
Yeah. Till you had Nebraska. Just like the exact opposite feel of a word from Omaha.
Mother-in-law, basically.
Yeah. Omaha! Oh, Nebraska. Why'd you have to bring your cunty aunt?
Jeez. Yeah, I think we're getting like the phonetics pretty good here, you know? I mean, we're rediscovering etymologies or making them up as we go.
Yep. Sometimes you got to make up words. It's like I said, words. That's another good example. Words. People gave up.
Yes.
Everyone set their languages, and they're like, "Cool, we're done." It's like no one.
One of my favorite words with an awful meaning is gonorrhea. I think that's actually a really pretty word. It just has a really bad attachment to it. You know?
It's unfortunate.
It has a very phonetic flow to it.
Yeah.
So does chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it does.
That sounds more like a flower to me.
It does.
You know?
Beautiful flower that is very probably itchy.
Yeah, the beautiful itchy flower. Very wilted. Very wilted. Oh.
Yeah, we stopped at our languages and then we reduced it down to even dumber phrases.
Yeah, we just keep shortening shit.
Shortening it, abbreviations.
I got a new word for you. What's that? It's a shorter version of that other fucking word we just shortened.
Yeah, well, we've rediscovered hieroglyphics in the form of emojis, I suppose, so we're on that path.
So I do have this, and I mentioned it to Jeff, and it's in no way related to anything restaurant-wise, but mentioned it to Jeff the other day. But I had this theory and thought, right, that like, and it ties into us moving into the full digitization of everything. You know, everything's digital. Like, what if there are a lot of older civilizations that we don't give any credit to because we don't know much about them? Like, we don't even think they had a written language. And it's like they just done what we did. It's like, no, they did, and then they digitized everything and shredded the old copies, and so none of that existed. You know, the ancient Egyptians, like, why don't we know their language? Oh, no, they digitized all their forms back in 6,500 BC. They had the great digitization. Someone had to take all the forms, run them through their version of an old computer, shred the papers.
Instead, like going to a sound cloud as the sound sun, raw.
Yeah. And now, now later we're just kind of making up shit and going along as we go with what we think we know about them. It's like, no, the pyramid was a movie theater. We used to have people drive their carriages up and we would play a movie on the side of it. It's got great acoustics for surround sound.
Yeah, fucking language itself, it evolves in a very different way, I suppose. I mean, I mentioned this to you the other day. So when you say like you're sober, that means you're not drinking, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not stoned as fuck. So like, why don't we have a word that means like, I haven't been smoking pot, like I'm not stoned, like it can't be dry, and I don't know. It seems like there needs to be a new word that defines between being intoxicated on pot versus alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, sober though. Like if you're sober, it would actually be everything.
I guess sober would be.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think with Timmy on that, sober would be straight across sober.
Let's call up an addict.
But we could, let's call up a hotline.
Let me give you my number here.
Hotline numbers. Yeah.
Shit.
We'll call up an alcoholics hotline.
Not insensitive.
Yeah. Hi, do you need help? Yeah, we got a couple of questions we want to run by you. Yeah.
Well, make sure it's like a 1-800 number.
I believe, though, the word for what you're looking for would be just...
Here we go.
That's how they... So you haven't drank in a while. You're sober. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you haven't smoked in a while. How are you feeling?
About that. Yeah, there's a vacancy for a word. It should be coming along.
Do you have one to suggest, Jeff?
Not
potential word
yet.
to use.
I'm working on it.
I thought you were leading us somewhere. I thought you were going to have a great word.
I'm asking a genuine question to people here. I'm not that smart.
Well, double up on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's the Red Bull?
Where's the Red Bulls? I need to get less sober first.
God damn it. I have to make a chart to make these words.
But yeah, that's, language. People gave up.
It surely did. Along with the ice cube thing.
Ice cubes. They're like, hey, what should we call this? Ice cubes. And then the other guy's like, hey, that's the last fucking word we needed. Done. Done and done. 2 ideas never need to be revisited.
Next.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's next? The wheel. How about that? Yeah. Circle. 1 time. Good. I think the last one was probably the guy who put rubber on it. But even then, when that was starting, people were just like, fucking idiot. Who needs to fuck with the wheel?
Trying to race through a tar pit is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like BC style, like caveman racing through a tar pit with their wheel.
Oh.
That's what I got my money on.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Why, I still don't get why you would need rubber on a tire on a wagon, given the fact that it's being pulled by a horse, so the wheels don't need any traction.
Yeah, no, but they need that cool rubber look,
Okay.
Let me put this to you, Timmy. You can't burn rubber if you don't have rubber to burn.
I guess, but you couldn't ever burn rubber in a wagon.
I bet someone figured it out. I'm willing to bet first fucking tire that was made. The dude's like, oh, these ride well. Bro, check this out. Pick up my horse.
Wheels don't spin.
Pick up my horse. I'm going to slap his ass and get him going real fast, and then we'll drop him. Yeah.
I think it was actually probably when they're trying to stop.
Yeah.
We're going way too fast.
We're going way too fast.
E-brake.
E-brake. What's the e-brake? You just cut the cord between us and the horse.
You mean drift a wagon?
Drift a wagon, yeah. Oh, God.
All these questions now I have to ask for like an old pioneer history.
Yeah. The Slow and the Furious Pennsylvania Drift. It's that new Amish drag racing movie. Yeah. Yeah. I'll smoke your ass, Jebediah. Smoke you right good and proper.
Oh, man. You know it's happened. You know it's happened.
Oh, God.
How many barns do they have to build by themselves after this one for punishment?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not allowed to use the horse anymore after that drag racing incident.
They race in secret in the cornfields.
In the cornfields, yeah. Hollow out the cornfields, Jebediah. I'll fucking smoke you right now.
Only for your daughter and an ox.
That's where the crop circles come from.
There we go.
They're actually Amish racetracks.
Fucking crop circle origin. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Aliens? Nope, just some wily ass Amish folk.
Yes. I am sold for a nickel.
Oh. I still like the idea of having 4 people hold the horse off the ground and then whipping him to get him go fast and then dropping him. Just like a neutral drop.
Pop the clutch. What's a clutch? Use both hands.
Yeah, how do you burn rubber? Pop the clutch. What's the clutch? It's that little thing under the horse's tail. Just thump that, and the clutch will pop.
Use both hands.
Use both hands. You got your clutch popping helmet on?
Jeez.
All right, so I hope none of our Amish listeners are completely pissed off at us yet for discovering their truth.
How would they listen? Oh, they're just gangster enough that Amish people just stand out in a field with 2 hands out to their ears and pick up the radio waves. You hear that, Jebediah?
We're not racing again.
We're not racing again. They heard about it. They know about the crop circles. Quick, get on the horse.
Jesus. There's a cartoon that needs to be made.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
Shooter can draw.
Street racing Amish. Oh my god. The fucking crop circles. Though. Oh shit.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
So here we
settle
are.
Oh.
Is anything loaded I could smoke over there? Because I'm not laughing hard enough.
Oh yeah. Get some.
All right.
There's always smoking things in this office. That's how you know we're professional. And I feel, Joe Rogan set the standard. To be professional podcasting, you have to be smoking just mad weed. With Elon Musk, so we're halfway there. Yeah.
Actually, out of those three components, I think we just got the weed.
Exactly. Yeah, we're smoking the weed. We don't have the Elon Musk to smoke it with yet, but we can pretend. He's invited.
We have not reached out to Joe Rogan, though, at all.
No.
I can't believe we have not done that.
I'm waiting for him to reach out to us.
Well, only a matter of time.
Yep. You know what they say? Hope in one
Hurry
hand.
up and wait, buddy.
Yeah, hurry up and wait. Hope in one hand, shit in the other. Just make sure you wash your hands before dinner.
Hope for Rogan or just talk shit on Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
See what happens first.
Well, I mean, we do.
Fuck Bobby Flay.
We do
Fuck
that a
Bobby
lot.
Flay.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he won't
For real, though.
respond to our challenges. And I call him out all the time. I regularly call him out. By this point, Haole Boys has to at least be somewhat known to him, because he has to be tired of seeing posts of middle-aged women, in between the posts of middle-aged women, who are like, Bobby, I want to fillet you so hard. And the post of other people who are like, Bobby, your food's so great, I totally would fillet you. And then randomly interspliced is just like, what's up, Bob? You don't got shit. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
You know that's gotta get to him.
Yeah, like who's this Haole Boys? I'm just trying to plow through my people who want to blow me list on the comments, and every time I come across these guys just randomly calling me out, and not in a normal way either. I call him out like we know him. Like,
Oh, we never told Bobby Flay we have this new baseball game which we just swept the Yankees on, being the Red Sox. You know, I'm sure his Yankees can't fucking show up to this match.
yeah.
Fuck Bobby Flay and the Yankees.
Yep,
Got me
absolutely.
all fired up now.
Got me all fired up
Passionate
now.
over here.
And another thing.
And another thing. Careful, I'll hit stop if you go too far.
Well, okay, so I was just rewatching a movie. It was Catch Me If You Can, I believe, with DiCaprio and Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too shabby of a movie. In fact, I can't say I was rewatching because it's the first time I ever seen it, 3 days ago.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
just watched it for the first time recently.
Yeah, I mean, fucking great.
Really?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love cops and robbers movies, bank robbing movies, anything that is taken away from the government movies right now during the lockdown. You know, I'm all solid with all that.
I got
you know?
begrudgingly dragged to go see that movie in the theaters by a girl I was with. And I was like, I didn't want to really see it at all.
You didn't want to like it either.
I love the fucking movie. Yeah, I came out of it like, that was great. And she just had the biggest frown on her face. Like, I fucking hated that movie.
It was great. It did make me anxious, though. I'm like, oh, God, run, Leo, run.
Run. They cannot catch you if they can't.
The first time Dusty ever went to open up a checking account, right after that movie.
Yeah. Yep, and then I got my fake pilot's license, and one thing led to another, and that's why I'm on the no-fly list.
But in that movie, fucking DiCaprio, his character, was a huge Yankees fan. And his father told him, the reason why no one can ever beat the Yankees, roughly, was because they keep on staring at the pinstripe uniforms. Oh, that fucking just pissed me off even more so now that I was thinking about it. Yeah, fuck those pinstripes. The other fucking team even has pinstripe anything, you know?
So A fun fact, I heard they have the pinstripes because it keeps the flies off of them in the savannah.
Oh, just like the zebras. Gotcha.
Because everyone knows during off-season, the Yankees just roam the savannas of Africa.
In their uniform.
In uniform, of course, to keep away the flies.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know, I need to learn a lot more about baseball.
The more you know.
Exactly. I have to start writing this shit down. We got a list of things to do now.
Yeah.
Spherical ice cubes. I'm fucking on it.
Watch the Yankees roam the plains.
Watch the
Savannah?
Yankees. Yeah. Drinking ice balls while watching the Yankees roam the plains. What a majestic sight. Look, that one's taking down a gazelle.
This could be a perfect future.
Oh, he's not taking it down.
Oh, no, he's not taking it down. Oh, my God.
Please turn off the webcam.
Turn off the webcam. That guy is fucking a gazelle.
Fucking Yankees. That's what they do.
Fuck the Yankees, man.
God damn it, Judge. Get off of it.
Yeah, it's out there banging a gazelle.
Just because you're as tall as it doesn't mean.
Yeah. This is a family safari. Come check out the After Dark Safari. You might even see a guy bang a gazelle. No promises.
That's racist, Dusty. After dark, come on.
Oh, Jesus, you made it that way, you son of a bitch.
All right, well, I'll see you guys later.
Well, so this is what happens when we don't have a guest for 2 months.
Yeah, I know. Guys, it's great to have a real person. Be talking to a real person. Yeah. I am real person, model 1. 1.35.
Jeez.
9.
How's that cold snap there, buddy?
The cold snack.
Yeah, a cold snack.
Montucky Cold Snack.
Brought to you by Haole Boys.
Yes.
Hey.
If you guys want to sponsor us, Montucky, we're not sponsored. So we're just loving on you guys for free. But if you guys want to sponsor us,
And I hear it's like
it'd be
the
totally cool.
unofficial beer of Montana, so we could be the unofficial podcast of Montana, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, we could
Yeah.
work together on that.
Yeah, exactly.
And we could make them a beer in Colorado. You know?
Yeah, unofficially sponsored by the Haole Boys, you know?
Yeah.
I think
Colorado and Montana coming together.
There you go.
Just
I
like
think so.
Montana and Kentucky came together in their name.
Brought to you by Kentucky, the reason you go to bed early.
The reason you go to bed early. I like that.
I don't know. Like, there's one thing between us and Montana, I believe. I think that's called Wyoming.
Why?
I don't know
It's
if
not
you
a real
intentionally
place.
did that, but I totally thought that the way you were setting that up was like there's one thing that there's one thing that we have in between us. Then I was thinking like, oh, what do we have in common with Montana? You son of a bitch!
Got you twice.
Wyoming. You're lucky I don't have my drums.
Constantly.
What happened to your drums?
Oh, they're connected to you. You are my drum now.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Wah,
Should we go?
wah.
Womp, womp, womp.
Probably step out, Jeff.
Oh, jeez. Now, I'm actually surprised Dusty has not started walking around by day number 37 of lockdown in his robe, and his robe is attached to the mixing board, just so he can like, take his mixing board around the house and like, do the drums and like the wah-wahs.
Yeah.
You know.
I've come close. Today is actually a big day for me. Listeners, you can't see this, but I've got on normal human clothes. I've got on a t-shirt and a jacket and some pants and shoes.
He doesn't have pants. He's lying.
No, I'm lying.
First time in 37 days.
Yeah. I think it's probably been a good 3 weeks since I've put on human clothes. I've just been rotating through different pairs of pajamas and my smoking robe.
I like to just wear a blanket.
Yeah. Well, I've got a fat ass fucking Hugh Hefner
Got a
robe.
fat ass. How about
I've got a fat ass, and that's what I wear around the house. Yeah, I just wear this booty, but I don't wear it out.
I'm glad I have Netflix in my room. I won't leave.
Yeah.
Another 30 days goes by and Jeff comes out. Full on castaway.
Cast away.
Turn my fucking...
Except for pale.
I could probably hand make my
Train
own
Oh.
syrup.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I've been thinking like a Mexican syrup these days. You know, it's like
I thought it's serape.
that's why I said syrup. You know,
Serape. Well, the way you said that,
sir.
Sorry.
it sounds like it just sounded like the scariest knight that has ever been knighted. Who are you?
Jeez.
I am Sir Rape. Oh my God! I do not want your help, sir. Are you sure?
It's a family name.
Yeah, it's a family
Don't
name.
know a lot of them.
I avoid the family mostly.
See, this is probably why I never get like any like my own like homemade clothing done because I can't pronounce it right. You know, a proper like syrup to wear around. You know, it's like a cloak, but not really.
Oh no!
I am Sir Rape of Sodom. Ah!
Next. No.
Goddamn.
No.
All right, another cartoon character. Write it down.
Another cartoon character. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Good old Saddam Serape.
Serape. Yeah.
That's Serape's cousin.
Serape. Yeah.
Sounds more like a nephew.
Our name is actually
Okay.
pronounced Serape. He just mispronounces it every time he goes places, and it really puts people off.
It's also his brother.
It's also his brother. Yeah.
I'm watching a lot of Game of Thrones, so.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're just getting into it for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Shit's bananas.
It is nuts.
Yeah.
There is so much
There are a
shit.
lot of nuts.
Yeah, there are a lot of nuts.
I've seen so many vaginas.
So many vaginas, tons of boobs.
A
Yeah.
lot of like fucking waggly dicks too. I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You're like,
All-
why
all-
is it moving on its own?
Yeah. Is he doing that?
Oh, Hodor, put it
away. Yeah. And there's that one episode where it's just 30 minutes of the guy shaking his dong around. It doesn't even tie into the story.
Or just like cuts to a scene, like boom, dick in the face, right there. Okay. Oh, then
here
it starts
we
the
go.
scene.
Yeah.
I'm in season 2, so I've got a lot of genitalia to get through.
Yeah, you got a lot of genitalia to get through. But you also, season 2, you got some badass characters to get through.
That's
Some
dope.
badass
That's
coming
true.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, no spoilers.
No, there's people in
Yeah.
the future that'll be fun.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. All the penises are
Shame.
flaccid.
Oh,
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah. So I think that's the problem with the kingdom is no one can get it up. Yeah. So it's tons of boobs and vaginas flying around, and every time you see a dick, it's just hanging there limp.
That's my response to that.
Just hang it up.
Just hanging there.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to think about, though. I mean, in the regulation of like movies or TV shows, you know, like R versus like beyond that, like X whatnots, you know, there's never been like I believe like a fully erect fucking penis in a rated R movie.
Not
Maybe
in
that
an
would
R
Make it
movie.
rated R.
There was the show American Gods. I'd started watching that again recently, and the last time we had watched it, it was not nearly as high definition or on as big of a TV. And I almost instantly realized that they broke all the rules. And that's kind of actually what I was commenting on with them too, is that was the rule of the time was dicks could be everywhere, but an erect penis is where you cross the line into pornographic.
So,
But then American
blood pressure
Gods,
rates.
like they just put one right on. Like I think it's like the first episode. It's just like fwong, and you're like, oh fuck, that's aggressive on a 70-inch TV.
Jesus.
Get that out of my face! Ah!
The dog's barking at it, the cat's hissing.
Yeah. The baby's crying next door. The baby didn't even see it. They just know. Yeah, they sense the energy.
Goddamn! All right, so now we know the lines there.
Now we know the lines.
Good times. Jeez, I need a breather. Actually, you know, it's too much.
Oh,
Is that a mirror behind your head, Jeff?
No, it's actually like it goes directly into the kitchen.
oh yeah.
Oh, on the other side, there's a whiteboard and
Oh yeah, there's a
mirror?
mirror. Yeah, there's a mirror.
Oh, this one?
it is
You
a
mean
mirror.
this?
There's a mirror.
Sorry, that was tripping me out for a while. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, well, Back at you, Timmy.
It's a gateway to another dimension. I told you Haole Boys is getting into a lot of different projects, some of them not as safe as others. Yeah.
That's right.
We've got a couple of good scripts we've written, and we've broken through a gateway to a different dimension full of hate.
Yeah. May involving an infinity stone, you know.
Are you sure that's not the dimension we're in?
Yeah,
Yes,
it actually is. It turns out it is just a mirror. That's going to be the Shyamalan plot twist at the end. It wasn't another dimension. It's just a fucking mirror. I was the asshole all along.
Jeez. God damn it. That sounds totally like fucking Shabba Blabba and Ding Dong.
Yeah. That's the plot twist. I thought this was a mind-bending movie about interdimensional travel. Turns out it's just a guy in the mirror.
The one day you put up the second mirror behind the first mirror.
Yeah.
And stood between them.
Yeah.
And he smoked a fucking pipe and said he's infinitely stoned.
Yeah. So it's the 30-second Shyamalan movie. He puts up 2 mirrors. Oh my god, it's a gateway to another dimension. Donk. Nope, it's a mirror. Fuck. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Do you think the guy who invented the mirror was a narcissist?
Possibly, and he only works out one side of his body.
Yeah.
That could work.
Oh.
That was a bad one. That was a bad movie. It was terrible. I hated Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water. Yeah, that one was weird. That was I watched that movie thinking it was going to be one thing, and it was not at all that thing. And the thing that it was very weird. So it's swimming pool mermaid.
Never caught that one. I don't know. You guys aren't really selling it though.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
That's the full pronunciation.
That's the full pronunciation of his name. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What, kids? Like, I think I'm going to step off for about 5 minutes, maybe 10.
Let's take a quick little break, and then we'll come back and finish this bitch.
Sound good to you, Timmy?
I'm not going anywhere. Like, literally, you know?
Literally, word.
Well, I'll be back soon.
We will be back. And we are back.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yep, still Jeff over here. We got Just Dusty, our guest Kim, and always the fat chef Timmy. I mean, sorry, Lauren.
Fuck.
I knew that was coming.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. Oh, where is it?
There's too many Laurens in the world.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Can we do that over?
Oh.
All
I'm
right.
Lauren.
Yeah. Lauren is here, and she is
Chlorine.
hanging out with us. Chlorine.
Chlorine. That's what that
Chlorine.
sounds like.
Chlorine. I like that.
That's good. It's like if me and Kim had a baby.
Chlorine. It's real bleachy.
Jeez.
Don't put too much in your pool.
Don't put too much in your pool, or else your kids will turn into albinos. So that's science.
Was that a joke about my pale skin?
No.
Oh, man.
What would it be? The side towel calling the fucking linens white. Yeah.
That's a good one, actually.
So fucking washer calling the dryer white over here.
Jeez, oh. All right, so there you were, Lauren, one day. And you have Kit Harington, since you just started...
Jon Snow. Yeah.
Walk into your restaurant. Would you rather serve him or have a lunch with him?
I think I'd rather serve him just because I'm curious as to how he would treat service industry workers.
Yeah.
Like, would he be an asshole?
All right, so observer on the outside, you know, passive.
Okay,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
Okay.
Folks, you can't see it, but the wheels are turning.
The wheels are turning over here. They're turning hard. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to give you 3 people, and you have to decide. It's going to be kill, wait on, or have lunch with.
Okay.
Very definitive.
Very, very definitive. Very definitive different things. And let's see. We're going to go with Mufasa, James Earl Jones. Then we're going to go with, let's see, Johnny Depp.
There's only 3, right? Or do I get an extra?
Oh, no, there's only 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mufasa, James Earl Jones.
Oh, God, no. Oh, sorry. No, I fucked that up. Yeah, no.
2 different.
I said
I'm with you. I was counting.
I meant like
up to 3.
I meant James Earl Jones, the voice of Mufasa.
Okay. I was legitimately excited about the cartoon Dead
the
Mufasa.
Cartoon Mufasa. That would have been so much better.
Yes, me and this corpse, we're just having lunch. I'll have a water.
A lot of water.
A wine for the both of us.
Yeah. It's a lion corpse. I'm going to cry on it a lot.
So Jones.
Oh, wait.
Depp.
Jones, Depp, and then the third one, let's go with the third one. An off-brand pull. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, Rick Moranis?
Rick Moranis. Yes,
Nice.
Rick Moranis.
Okay, so wait on, kill, or dine with. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Specifically lunch. We're not talking dinner. We're not talking brunch. It's just
All right,
lunch.
just lunch.
Just
like,
a
it's
lunch.
nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
It's just a friendly lunch.
Like I'm gonna get a half a sandwich and a cup of soup.
Yeah. Nothing heavy. Nothing heavy. It's not gonna weight you down for the rest of the evening.
All right, I'll go to lunch with. I'll go to lunch with Jones. I'll dine on. I will literally
dine on
eat.
somebody else.
No, I'll serve Johnny Depp.
Get on the table, James Earl Jones. Sushi.
Oh, man.
Sensual lunch. Okay, no, I'll wait on Johnny Depp, and then I'll kill Rick Moranis because I can't get over that video of him getting hit in the head on the street from a month or so ago. I don't know why they had it out for him.
You're just gonna put him out of his misery. He took it too hard to the dome. It's time to just end him.
Your time is coming past.
Your time is coming past. Yeah. I like how you did make that jump to cannibalism there for a second too. I'll eat Johnny Depp. Eat Johnny Depp.
It's always on the table.
Yeah.
I do have this picture of James Earl Jones laying out the whole sushi platter thing.
You got that stuck
and
in
just
my head.
talking with the Darth Vader voice. That would be pretty fantastic.
Oh, you're gonna have the miso soup.
Everything the light touches is your lunch.
Welcome to the soy side.
Yeah, that is the circle of ginger.
Wasabi in the belly button.
Wasabi in the belly button.
You gotta mean it. You
Leave
want
one
that
nori sheet right there.
All right, was that a sufficient answer?
That was a very good answer. That was a very well placed answer. Thank you very much for harboring to my very strange question. Still like the idea of you eating Johnny Depp, though.
Yeah.
Just cannibalize Johnny Depp, and that's what you and James Earl Jones are having for dinner or for lunch. What are you guys having?
Remember.
Johnny Depp. It's a nice light lunch, though, so we're just having a little bit of Johnny Depp. Roasted arm of Depp.
Potatoes Deppinoise.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Okay, so I got one for you, Timmy. Would you rather serve in heaven or cook in hell?
Oh, dude, I would totally rather cook in hell.
Right.
All my friends are going to be there anyways,
There we go. Okay.
I want to serve those pretentious pricks up in heaven.
You got more to work with in hell.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
at least you got fire,
Yeah, you can cook up Johnny Depp, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. What are you cooking? I'm fucking cooking Johnny Depp for James Earl Jones right now. It's amazing.
Nice.
Like a prized cheek of death, you know?
Fried cheek of death. And he stays alive through the whole thing.
Caribbean of the ponzu sauce.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like a serving in heaven would be like a lot of tableside serving, like where you're like doing like crepes and souffles, like tableside, a lot of
Bananas
carving.
Foster. That's
Yeah,
some
shit like that.
Well, that's, especially serving in heaven would be some interesting, because especially if you imagine the, like, classic view or whatever, where it's like all of your wildest dreams come true in heaven. So it'd be like,
So you're a
what do you
server.
got? Like, I've got a fucking one top right now, and I've got to make them 3,000 pancakes, because it's their heaven, and they have a dream about a stack of pancakes that's 25 fucking feet tall. Don't mind the logistics. I'm over here on a goddamn ladder. I think that's what the purgatory people do. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't do good enough to make it into heaven or bad enough to make it in hell and you're stuck in limbo, then it's like you hang out in limbo, but then also you work in heaven.
Jeez.
Or maybe you work in hell, but I'd assume that you'd probably want to find a job in heaven, because it would be like the difference of, the bad part of town or good part of town.
Yeah, like bussing tables in heaven versus dishwashing in hell.
Yeah, exactly. You know where I came from? I used to have to fillet Johnny Depp.
God, the water would be so hot.
So hot. Always too
You're
hot.
just bones. Moving dishes around.
Bones.
Clanking.
It's just boiling water.
You're just washing your hand. You're like, fuck,
Yeah.
I thought that was the dish.
Oh,
Man. This is a very dark picture,
So
actually.
I thought that a great name for a bar in Durango would be South of Purgatory.
Yes. That would be pretty solid.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I wish I could open that. I would
Support
totally
this.
have that be my... Yeah.
South of Purgatory. I'm in.
Well, I think like when we had this idea, like you had the idea first, but we advanced it to like a more specific bar that like the current regulations will not allow inside the city limits. Like
Yeah. It was totally a titty bar, but
Exactly.
you can't have those in... I guess it could be in Farmington. That'd be way South of Purgatory.
Yeah. Or just south of Purgatory. It is weird that Durango has such strict titty bar laws. Like, what's the situation? Why is it such a big deal?
I'm guessing like too many parents got here, like raised their kids in a nice place, and all of a sudden those kids are going to the local community college, and they realize like their kids will probably need money at some point in time, and therefore,
Yeah.
Got some work to do.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a weird step to me, being that, like, especially when you look at the history of the town, it's like, we don't allow strip clubs. Like, your fanciest hotel was founded on prostitution. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. The Diamond Bell was named after old Bell.
Yeah, and I do believe like ladies were encouraged not to walk on one side of the street. Like I think it's the west side of the street that not encouraged to walk on. Otherwise, it'd be assumed that they were prostitutes. And now we can't have strippers. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ladies walking all over the street. They don't even care.
They don't even care anymore. They don't even know the connotation. So what? I propositioned you. You were on the west side of the street. Did you not know the thing?
Grandfathered in.
It's grandfathered in.
You get over there, you silly. Go on the other side.
You get on the other side of the street.
That's why all churches are on the west side of the street.
West side.
Yeah.
Dirty horse going to church.
Well, somebody's got to service the church workers.
Gotta get those demons out, bro.
Got to get those demons out. Yeah.
Otherwise, the preachers will themselves.
Oh no. Let's not go down that one.
Oh, I would imagine though, and it's just because I'm nowhere near being like a priest or a preacher, but that had to be like their day. back in the day. Like, you know, they'd be telling their friends, like, they're gearing up for it. Like, I brought a bag lunch. I'm not leaving the confessional. It's Hooker Sunday. They all come in and give me their confessions. I get to hear some wild stories. You know, this is pre-TV. There's, like, all the entertainment you got. There's no sports on Sunday. Like, what are you going to do? Like, I'm a priest. I'm going to go listen to some of the coolest fucking confessionals you have ever heard.
God damn.
Deep cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, and just the turnout of alcoholics after listening to all this shit, you know?
Just the ongoing drama, too, so real. And especially because of the time period. You know, it's like the mining time. It's like, oh, one-legged Susie says she might hook up with one-armed Jim, the miner. I wonder if their kid's going to have all of his extremities. I'll have to wait till next Sunday to find out if it took.
Here, have some more communion wine.
Have some more communion wine. Have some more communion wine. Just keep talking. Getting a kick out of this shit.
The OG Dr. Phil.
The OG Dr. Phil. Oh, Jesus.
I like it.
So what you're going to need to do.
Oh, wow. Dr. Phil, we still love you, but, you know, different, wrong time, wrong place, you know?
Your problem here is you haven't said enough Hail Marys.
We'll get to those later now.
We'll get to those later now. Just keep on with the story. This is daytime TV at its prime.
Don't let the suit fool you. You know? He will wrestle the demons out of you.
Yeah. It's weird, too, to think that Frontier days, like, priests were legitimately more trusted than doctors. Because most doctors, there wasn't much requirement to call yourself a doctor.
You're just a coke
In the
dealer.
Frontier, you could come out and you're like, yeah, I'm going to be a doctor now.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
new life, you know.
Are you going to school for it? No, just call me doc and I'll set up an office over there. I'll do taxidermy, dentistry, and surgery.
Veterinary.
Yeah.
Also, we sell whiskey because it's the cheapest thing to make right now.
Yeah, we got whiskey and I got snake oil, which is, I will warn you, 90% cocaine. Snakes don't produce oil, so I had to figure out something. It's cocaine and water.
Next to the morphine.
Yeah. Side warning, the water is morphine.
God damn, I was born in the wrong place and time.
Yeah. I got the cure for something. Oh, really? Do you have previous knowledge from school? Nah, I just thought about it, though. And I'm like,
Feels
tuberculosis, right? So you're going to want to pour some whiskey on that. You're going to want a little bit of heroin in there. A little bit of amphetamine to counterbalance the heroin so it doesn't ruin your workday. And the broken glass, that'll just cut all that tuberculosis right out.
Don't worry about passing it.
Don't worry about passing
You'll
it.
be long gone before that.
Yeah. Everyone knows you don't shit out the glass. You just cough it up.
Keep in the gullet.
Keep it in the gullet. So when you coughed up the glass, there was blood. How much did you measure it? By weight, not by liter.
God damn, definitely born in the wrong times. What a great fucking place that would be to hang around in.
Yeah.
I think I'd prefer not to be.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad error. Oh, well, looks like you got a toothache. Two things I could do for you. I could shoot you in the head, or I could kick you out of town because we ain't going to listen to that whining for the next week till you die.
I'd be the perfect guy for that job. I'm telling you, like, I would not be on unemployment right now if that was my job 200 years ago.
What do? I pull teeth, surgery, I sell beer, cook food,
Some taxidermy.
Taxidermy.
All the taxidermy.
I'll fix your wagon. You got a wagon problem. Oh, what's your name? John Walmart. Nice to meet you. I noticed you don't have any fancy decals on your floor mats in that wagon of yours. I just so happen to sell some. Spinning hubcaps.
Jeez, hubcaps on a wagon wheel? That would be fucking gangster.
It's fly.
That is fly. Spinning hubcaps.
Nice. It's like little mini wagon wheels to spin the opposite direction.
Exactly. You don't know which way my wagon's going. You don't know if I'm coming or going.
Next come the wagon's lifts. They just pull like a huge lever with fucking pulleys and shit like that. You bump up like fucking 8 inches.
Yeah. My wagon's got hydraulics. I need it. I'm racing Jedediah out in the cornfield tonight.
Obadiah, settle down.
Obadiah, you calm your ass down.
Make me some crop circles. Fucking Christ.
Someone pick up my horse so I can burn on out of here.
Yes. Next, I guess, evolution of the office will be the time machine.
The time machine. Yeah. And our next guest on Chewed Up and Spit Out, the actual Jedediah.
There ain't nobody named Obadiah around here anymore, are there? Good. Taking care of that.
Took care of that. Yeah. Oh, God. Our next guest, Escoffier. We're going to ask him, what the fuck?
Oh, man. Like
You couldn't have just cooked for yourself, bro? Like, for real. Like, you were a good cook. You had some friends. You couldn't have just cooked for yourself and friends and just let it go? Just let it go? You had to be like, oh, maybe I should sell this food. Yeah, now we're all fucked thanks to you.
Yeah, fucking bringing Escoffier back. Like, what do you think would burst first? All right, Dusty, I'll ask you. If Escoffier came back through our time machine, which we just invented, and we showed him how to use a microwave, do you think his brain would burst first, like an aneurysm, or would his heart just burst right there, or would his like bowels just burst, or all three? I don't know.
I think it would be.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, I think it would be a trifecta. I think he'd possibly implode just out of existence.
Oh, jeez.
he'd just look at it, make real big eyes, and just suck himself into himself, and then just disappear. Like, oh, that's how Escoffier goes.
All right. As opposed to Karem, though, you could answer on this one too, Timmy. Lauren, feel free as well. I don't know if you know so much about like Karem and Escoffier, but do you think Karem would act differently?
I think the better question would be, what do you think they'd think of people making hollandaise in a fucking blender?
Oh, fuck.
Or powdered hollandaise.
Yeah. One-man riot. Sweeps over the nation.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The Punisher? It would be like that. But way more French.
Maybe like a little Mad Max twist to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Punisher goes Mad Max.
Punisher goes Mad Max. But very French. Lots of cigarette smoke. You know what? I think we're writing the movie. Let's get that guy who was the French guy in all the movies who smokes the cigarettes real nice. Fuck, I wish I knew his name. I think it's, and I know it's going to sound horrible me saying this, but I think it's Pierre. Or Jean-Pierre.
I was thinking it was Jacques.
Jacques?
Yeah, Jacques.
What was that movie? The Saint? I think that was the one he was in, where he was the hitman.
That was Val Kilmer, I think.
Oh no, that was Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
wrong
Val
hitman movie. It was like The Saint, but he was French.
You sound like my mom trying to describe her favorite actress. She's the one in all those films.
She's the one with the hair, and she has the face and both of those eyes. So she has 2 eyes. That narrows it down.
Jeez. The closest I got is like that guy in Legion, I think. You know?
I think that's actually the one.
I
think the French dude. He's in a lot of stuff. God damn, it's gonna kill me.
Be here all day.
I don't have enough to even kind of start to try to figure out who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not.
That one guy who's French, maybe, in that one Hitman movie.
No, he's for sure French.
Not French, maybe. Jeez. All right, Dusty's on this.
That one guy.
It's okay, folks.
Goddamn
Dusty will be
fraud.
right back to us in a minute. You know, he's going down this fucking rabbit hole.
I'm going deep.
This podcast brought to you.
This podcast is brought to you by me Googling stuff.
Shit, should have had the keyboard out for this.
Oh, man. Too bad. Why weren't you prepared?
So you think Escoffier would be totally flabbergasted by instant yeast or whatever, the fast-rising yeast. Oh my god, it works so fast.
That would just blow them out of the water. But I do think Karem would be one of the two masters. They'd be like, "Oh shit, you're microwaving that? Fuck, I could put some sauce on it. We're fine." Just judging by the couple different philosophies in the whole cooking thing.
I think Dusty has an answer to the French guy in that one movie.
I'm yeah. Jean
Orlando Bloom.
Jean Reno. And the movie was called The Fucking Professional. Leon Professional, starring Natalie Portman, Gary Oldman, Portsmouth. Yes, that guy, though. That's our Frenchman. He plays Escoffier.
I like
that.
Doing a Punisher thing.
I would have never guessed The Professional from the movie.
Dude, I was horrible with my description. The second I saw The Professional, I was like, why couldn't we remember The Professional? Or why didn't I say Natalie Portman? Because I knew she was in the movie, too. Yeah, that would have narrowed it down. Yeah.
Teaching kids to shoot guns,
Teaching kids to shoot guns, yeah. It's better to shoot guns than shoot heroin, and that was very true during the 90s.
Well, don't overmix the two. Don't mix the two.
Don't mix the two, yeah. I think that's the message of the movie, actually. Guns are better than heroin.
Heroin, you only kill you.
Not if you shoot it out of a gun.
I like this new idea.
Check out my heroin rifle.
It'd be a heroin shotgun from what we learned from the 90s.
Oh, God. Heroin shoot gun.
Oh, jeez. God damn.
Oh, Jesus.
Good old Kurt used, huh?
Oh, yep. Yep. He thought that was just shooting up.
Well, technically, it's pointed upward.
Technically, he was shooting up at the time. If you do the math and the angles, he was technically shooting up.
I'm no physicist here.
When shooting up goes horribly wrong. Oh, God.
Is that too soon for a Far Side joke? Where's our cartoonist at?
Where's our cartoonist? We need a cartoonist. We need a cartoonist. So if you're listening to this, then you're a cartoonist. Do something.
They need one.
We need it. Hit us up.
Job interview won't be much different than what you've heard so far.
Yeah. We will grill you about important questions about the world. Yeah.
Or we'll be grilled by you. I don't know. I don't know how this shit fucking works.
Yeah. I don't know. Things happen. No one knows who's going to be on point on any given day.
That'd be a fact. Oh, man.
Do you know why people who discriminate against people without legs can't drink milk?
Okay, let's see.
Why?
Because they're lactose intolerant.
Oh, you
Son of a bitch.
Oh, you're lucky I don't have my womps. Womp, womp, womp.
God damn it. I was ready to work this out like a riddle,
I know, you were working on it.
I know.
I just crushed that for you.
I know. Can we get a piece of paper and a pen, like fucking figure out some different ideas here,
Jeff's thinking too hard. Yeah. Shut this down.
Son of a...
Gotta sleep on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, folks. This is what happens when Dustin and I are off work for too long in the same house all the time.
Yeah.
This is not like a podcast thing. This is just like other people involved, and we're mic'd up now.
Yeah. And we got a real in-house live guest.
I know.
Fucking Lauren.
Hey, it's chlorine thing.
Chlorine. Throwing some bleach on the situation.
With that last combination of words like that pun there, I believe you're not a robot, so
all right, okay.
we can call it like a live person in house.
All right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You got me. I bleed like
that's just too witty.
Just a little bit more.
Son of a bitch.
Everyone knows that's the final step of the the Turing test, to test if a robot has achieved sentience. Can it make shitty jokes and puns?
Yeah, combined puns like with making fun of me at the same time. Yeah. Oh man, that's a human trait.
Yeah, that's too many layers for a robot to compute.
Exactly. Don't listen to Elon Musk.
No.
Don't listen. Don't update your robots, Elon. I know you're listening. Come smoke weed with us. We'll let you on, even though you're not a cook, but
We'll
we
plug
will
you
make
in.
you cook something first. Yeah. We'll make you cook something, and we'll build the Tesla, and then we'll all be equals when we're at the table.
Perfect.
This is Elon Musk,
Just
but
a
he's just
wagon.
like a regular guy to us. It's just a fancy wagon with spinning hubcaps, really, when you break it
That's all
down.
I'm thinking of the actual Far Side cartoon where they had like a really crooked fucking rocket that like a bunch of yahoos were trying to build. There's a joke about it. But in real life, actual rocket people built like the exact same model and made it fly very effectively through like a spiral as it like fucking launched off.
Spiral rocket.
I mean, am I the only one who watches or reads The Far Side?
I haven't
the
seen a
comics?
newspaper
Yeah.
in years.
I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh,
I
shit,
have
like
a book of those.
yeah.
I
Read
haven't
Alma
seen
as a kid, and now like they have a new Far Side like fucking thing on the interwebs. It's
Oh,
awesome.
they do?
Yeah, just like be friends with them, and you'll get like Far Side comics, like new wave ones these
I
days.
did
That's
not
cool.
know that. That's the future.
Yeah, a crooked fucking rocket.
The crooked rocket is the future. It makes sense. Spiral flight. It
You don't have
makes
to
no
buy a
sense.
calendar every year now. You just have a little digital calendar.
Digital
Far
calendar.
Side.
Who still
No.
has a real calendar?
Oh, come on.
I haven't seen one in years.
Do you have a calendar?
Jeez.
I think I got one up somewhere, but I think I'm just reusing like
a
last year's
book.
calendar. Oh, you got a book?
It's a
That's
book.
fancy.
It's pretty fancy. I've got a lot of do nothing today. Gather unemployment.
Okay.
Written in
Oh
there.
yes, I think I think we got a planner thing somewhere around here. That's the closest to a calendar I think we keep.
Well, we got dry erase boards all over
Yeah,
the
I got
fucking
dry
place.
erase boards.
But that's a
Write that down,
calendar
write
we
that
make up.
And better yet, dry erase markers, which go further than boards, because like a dry erase board is cool, but with a marker you can just write on a mirror or a fucking window, or Jeff's face while he's asleep. Oh no, that was Sharpie.
Oh no.
I have showered today. I know you're full of shit.
I have seen myself today. Yeah.
2 days ago, you could have got me.
Oh, fuck.
Congratulations on showering. That's always an achievement.
I know.
These
Felt like
days.
accomplished.
In the unemployed world, a shower is actually a big thing.
It is huge.
Yeah. There's times where you just
I do.
kind of like put it off till tomorrow. You know, like, nah, I'm not feeling it right now.
So, Chlorine, you should feel really, really, really special because Dusty's not wearing his leisure robe and Jeff
Leisure.
showered. Like, that's pretty good, Chlorine.
Yeah,
Thank
that's a
you.
record. Yeah.
We're damn near being fancy today.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
I showered too, just so you guys know.
Nice.
There was a stench. It had to go.
It had to go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, had to knock it off.
Just been laying around with my cat.
Smelled a little like bleach, a little like chlorine,
Yeah, a little bit.
A little beachy.
like the public pool.
I won't go that far.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just me bathing with
That's
my
like-
cats. Not a big deal.
Oh, man. I was trying to make an ammonia bleach about that, but I just couldn't pull it.
just couldn't pull it.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you drink little bits of the poison, and then you gain a tolerance to it. Then you give to
Acclimate
somebody.
yourself to the
Yeah.
poison, like
Yeah.
acclimating yourself to like the very sub-zero weathers of Durango at 4 a.m. outside smoking a cigarette.
Oh, that is. You gotta mean
Acclimated.
it.
Exactly.
That's commitment. That's its own calendar right there. Just a picture January, just Jeff smoking at 4 a.m. in the cold, and it just says commitment.
So, the one nice thing about being in Arizona right now, I think the high is maybe, like the low is probably 32 and the high is probably 60 something right now. I don't know what
Jeez.
the actual temperature is, but it's definitely like no lower than 53 degrees.
Yeah.
Dun,
We'll
dun,
find out.
dun,
Well,
dun, dun,
I know you're from
That's a
Arizona.
fucking danger zone.
You like to talk about how hot it can get during the summer, but it's our time now, so don't. It's cold, all right?
It's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, comparatively,
It's,
though, we're having a real mellow winter.
It's
I'd
not bad.
say. It's not that bad.
It's
Yeah.
weird going
Yeah.
through a winter drought. That's a new one on me.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's a drought.
Currently 64 degrees where I'm at.
You son of a bitch.
Just so.
That's like
Go
twice
to
us.
Timmy's house.
That's like, yeah. Yeah, it's like twice us.
Mhm.
Be right over.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Next to our time machine is that.
Yeah, we'll make it there in
Teleporting
record
device.
time. How does the time
Get
of
in
your
your-
birth sound?
Go get in your wagon, my friend. Go get in your wagon.
Drive through a
Drop
tar
that horse
pit.
and burn out.
The wagon with spinning hubcaps is the time machine.
How do you get up to 88 miles an hour?
You hold the horse up for a second, slap it on the ass a few times. It actually takes 5 people to get one guy back in time. Oh, 7, because you have to have 2 that are just spinning the hubcaps while the horse is raised. That way it looks like you're going faster once you hit the ground.
Check this out, Doc. Get in, Marty.
Get in, Marty.
Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah, we'll be right there, Timmy.
We'll be right there 4
All
years
right.
ago.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, you guys were the people that I met who talked to me about that podcast that I was on 5 years ago.
Fucking what a weird trip this
So if
office
they
will take.
do ever create a time machine, do you think they'll just totally wipe out the year 2020 from like existence? Like you don't want to go there.
I think
you
within
go
a
anywhere else,
matter
you
of
probably don't want to go there.
within a matter of like 2 hours after creating time travel, we will wipe out all of existence.
Existence is blacklisted.
Yeah, it'll just be done. It'll just be a compounding, compiling group of time travel scenarios, creating different endless loops that will eventually result in everyone dying. Because someone will finally be like, I wasn't time traveling because I said, no, that's stupid. And everyone else did it, fucked up everything. So now I'm going back and I'm going to fucking shoot Adam right in the goddamn face. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that Adam guy.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that's how like somebody's trying to fix 2021, and they went back to 2020 to try to fix everything first.
And they brought COVID back.
Well, maybe they could be sparing us from a very unpleasant 2021 by doing all 2020 to us, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's helpful. I like that.
The cocktail's half full side,
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think we would fuck up time travel almost instantaneously, though.
Yeah.
So if an optimist and a pessimist get in an argument and the pessimist says this is the worst it could possibly get, does the optimist just say, "Oh, it can get worse," or it can still get better? I'm sorry, I didn't say that the right way. So that was a bad joke
I was
on my part.
going
I
into like
totally
the
fucked up.
philosophies here. Well, you have like an optimist on one side, the pessimist. I was already like drawing
Yeah,
lines.
Yeah.
that was a bad joke that I totally fucked up. So my bad.
Well,
Yeah.
I liked it for one.
So you're being a
Alright, very
realist,
good.
Timmy.
I think
Yeah.
the optimist kills the pessimist because he realizes that he can get away with it and things won't be that bad on the other side.
And the pessimist probably accepts it, going, "Well, it can't get worse than this."
It can't get worse than this. The optimist is like, "Oh, it can, buddy. I'm about to kill you. I've
instead of killing
justified it
them,
in my
like,
own mind already."
They make a baby and call it a realist.
Realist. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Miss Lauren, do you have any random questions for the three of us?
I can come out with one. Let's see.
Oh,
In the same style, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So, would you rather cook for, serve, or kill? We'll go with Jeff.
Okay, I got like a multiple choice answer here, or
One of them's yourself. You can't answer. Just,
oh,
just.
Jeff is one of the
Jeff is
people
one
in
of
this.
them.
Oh.
Oh, Jeff is one of the people?
Jeff is one of the people.
No,
jeez.
kill.
There's a I know that
The
hotline
other
number.
two.
It's 1-800-279-HELP for anyone out there.
Just in case you're wondering. Oops. Okay, 2 more. So Jeff, Albert Einstein, and crickets.
Crickets.
Give me like a.
Crickets.
give me like
Ooh,
a
can I kill some
football player or
crickets? I do that.
something.
I'm really good at that.
No, not crickets. I don't know. I'm stumped on a third
Actually-
one. Let's see.
Actually, I'm really bad
We'll
at
say
killing crickets.
Gordon
They're really hard
Ramsay.
to find.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, let's throw him in the mix.
Okay. So I would kill Gordon Ramsay, but it would be honorable. I wouldn't kill him in a way where I wouldn't like tie him to a chair, like flagrantly walk into the room and shoot him into the face like it's fucking Boondock Saints. I would like it'd be an honorable fight to the death. And then I would have lunch with Albert Einstein while to talk about that.
You're not listening.
Huh?
You're not listening. That wasn't a choice.
I thought
it was you have to cook for somebody, serve somebody, or kill somebody.
Oh, cook for
Thank you, Tim.
Okay. I thought I was having lunch with somebody.
He just went on his own.
Then I would cook
there.
for Albert Einstein, and I would serve Jeff. Because I would just bring him a tall glass of vodka and tell him to figure it out.
Oh, I was like, serve me to who? What?
I would serve Jeff to Albert Einstein.
All right, Tim, you're up.
Oh, so it's the same set. All right. Well,
sure.
I'll cook for Jeff because I'm not going to serve him, and I'll serve Albert Einstein. I too will kill Gordon Ramsay.
Everybody, fuck Gordon Ramsay.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he's not our fave. He's not the worst in the business, but I mean, if someone told me I could take a hammer to the top of his dome, then I would definitely contemplate it for a minute.
I'll have to work on my line of questioning for you guys. I didn't come prepared.
That's all good.
Well, at least you didn't say Bobby Flay. I would peel the skin off of Bobby Flay's body.
I just knew where that was going already. Time to a tree, soaked in honey.
Kill Albert Einstein, though. Because, I could get a look at his brain.
You could eat it and gain its power.
Maybe.
That's how it works. It's like the fucking quickening.
Okay. Dusty found the loophole.
Found the loophole. You eat Albert Einstein's brain.
I know.
Jeff, are you going to kill yourself, service yourself, or cook for yourself?
Well, the thing is, like, I've been over here, like, in a not so moral dilemma right now, going, I'd actually really fucking like to cook for Gordon Ramsay because I think I could make something he wouldn't find horrible or atrocious. I think I actually accomplished that. Be like, all right, motherfucker.
Albert Einstein's brain.
No, that's lunch, dude. I'm having lunch with Albert. We have a lot to talk about, actually. Ain't fucking gonna lie about that.
You can't have lunch though. You got to serve or cook for. There's no having lunch with them option.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I just served myself on this one.
Yeah. A little self-service after you feed Gordon.
Oh wow. I knew this was not going my way.
That's what the service industry is all about.
You kill anyone, right?
God
damn.
Or am I the only one?
What? I had to. I just killed Albert Einstein and ate his brain.
I'm going to go service myself.
Now I got to go service myself.
What's this, a Tuesday?
Yeah.
You don't want to know what the special
I'll make
for
sure to
tomorrow
cook
is.
for somebody without washing my hands.
Oh, jeez.
Tack on $1.
Tack on $1. Why is this one so salty?
No.
Oh, no.
It did not come from the Himalayas.
That's not Himalayan salt. That's Himalayan salt.
That's salt of some guy.
Jeez. Just east of the border.
Oh, shit, though. Good times, though, people. Good times.
Yeah. That was a fucking bomb drop all the way around. Yeah. Good question.
Good question.
I just pulled that one right out.
Yeah.
So I have another question for anybody. Is it really disappointing when you go to a restaurant and you can clearly tell that the chef that cooked your food doesn't have tattoos?
The deal breaker?
You can taste it in the food. You're like, nah, it doesn't taste like he had enough tattoos.
Well, he's the only one not wearing a goofy hat, but I don't see any tattoos on only that one. What the fuck?
Disappointing. Yeah. Can you send this back and tell him to run it through somebody who has a little more ink?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Come on.
Disappointed. Yeah. That's so much worse.
I'll bet you has like a fucking American English name. Who's that? John over there? Come on, I want like fucking Juan, where's my fucking Benedito? Come on.
You send this back there. You have Juan Carlos, slap it on his neck tattoo 3 times, and then you send it back to me. Now that's how you eat a goddamn steak.
I don't know.
Oh, I have a really good server question for you, Lauren. And
All right.
this you may or may not want to answer. It doesn't really matter. But
Okay.
what is the worst or best complaint that you've had in your time in serving? Like, what's the most outlandish complaint?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see.
Curious.
I guess that their rare burger they ordered was underdone. And it was literally medium. The cook knew. They were like, I'm not gonna make that rare for them. They're like, this is underdone, and it was medium. That was a fun one to bring back to the kitchen, but
Oh, wow.
or maybe just I tossed their Scotch ice before I refilled it.
The goddamn Scotch ice.
I learned my
was gonna
lesson.
suck on those cubes.
I learned my lesson. That
Fuck
day.
yeah, it was.
This is coming from the guy that's got such a serious drinking problem. He's just drinking all day on the golf course. So much so that he's got a bag attached to him now. So
That's why he wants the Scotch ice.
he wants a Scotch ice.
Make me a Scotch on the rocks, but because I can't drink, just let it sit there for a minute and then pour out the Scotch, and I'll suck on the rocks.
I'll always love the one time this kid ordered a burger, and then there's the add-ons, which are all $1 each. And
Oh, yeah.
he ordered just the burger, expecting it to come with all of those add-ons. And so I just order him the burger, and I bring it out to him. And he's like, "What the hell is this?" And I bring it back to the kitchen. We get all those add-ons on there, and my faithful, very trusting cook just made sure to break the yolk on his to-go burger because it took too long. That made my day.
Nice.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
So has a chef ever made you cry? That'd be another one, because I know I've made a few servers cry in my
Yeah,
time in the kitchen.
back in the day. Tables made me cry
Was it-
too, I mean,
Was it Dusty, that piece of shit?
yeah, it was that piece of shit.
I'm
right?
aggressive.
Yeah.
I get
No.
rough.
No, it's just an old asshole, and I was new to serving, I'm like 19 years old.
Did you
Like, what am
did
I
you at least
doing?
go to the walk-in to cry?
Oh, I went to the Nook. There's always a Nook in every restaurant.
There's always enough just for the crying.
I made sure to well up some tears in front of him so he felt like a real piece of shit, though.
Oh,
Nice.
fine
Did you give
job
you some
there.
stale fries after that? Because that's what you do as a chef. Is
Well, they were
give
left in
some
the window,
fries
so
that sat in the window.
they just leave them in the window, so I just reach for those bad boys.
I guess the front of
Well,
the house has
fuck
their
that
Nook,
guy.
the back of the house has their walk-in.
Yeah. Oh no, the walk-in has been a place of many screams. That's where I go to scream.
Yeah, the walk-in does take a scream really well. It takes a yell or a scream really well.
It does.
Good
you know?
acoustics in a walk-in.
It livens up the vegetables, too. I mean,
Yeah.
they get a little more perky.
They know shit's going down. It's like a time for action vegetable. Someone
love
just
the
came in
walk-in.
here and screamed at you.
You never know what you're gonna find in there. One time I came in to a walk-in to my friend. It was the end of the night. My coworker was she's pretty hammered and clocked out, of course. But I walk into the walk-in, and there she's eating a piece of celery, like it's gonna sober her up some.
Yeah, that'll do
I hate
it.
some celery. It's gonna do
She's
it.
just like slouched over, just chewing on it. Like, no, come on, that's not healthy.
Yeah.
Let's get you some chicken salad.
At least her head was in the right track, though.
Yeah.
Something's got to change. Find the jar of peanut butter or something?
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't like she's just raw dogging a squash uncooked,
Well, yeah, I think the weirdest walk-in for me situation was we had a girl, and she was a server. She was normally a server and expo, but for some reason she was working hostess one night, and so she dressed up like to the T's, like super fancy dress, high heels, little short dress, all this good stuff. And I guess she kept having problems with her dress, so she kept running back to the walk-in to like adjust herself.
Okay.
And she had notified some of the dudes like the first time she did it, but then she popped back there at one point and didn't say anything. So the fucking strangest opening to the walk-in ever. Slam open the walk-in door like running in for vegetables. And there she is, and she has her skirt up to her fucking shoulders. Like trying to adjust her undergarments. Like, oh shit, is someone in here? They can't even see me over this. Like, oh fuck.
Nope, no one's here.
Yama, oh fuck.
Well, the funny thing too is the situation, like, yeah, instantly it was like, oh fuck, this is awkward. And then the follow-up reaction was like, I can't leave without those carrots. Like, I literally, like, I need that carrot now. So, like, sorry, beside you.
Well, at least it's beside.
Inside you.
Oh, God. No.
Oh, no.
Dusty's 16-year-old quest for carrots in the walk-in.
Yeah, the quest for carrots.
My best walk-in story I've shared before, I believe, on this podcast, but I was the executive chef of a restaurant, and my little hostess was like maybe 15, 16, but this was in the middle of a big rush. I was super pissed off because everything was going to shit. So I ran into the walk-in and was just screaming my head off, and in walks in this little, like, 16-year-old hostess, and just looks like she saw a ghost or something, totally freaked out from some random guy, like, gutturally screaming profanity at, like, a bag of carrots. And I noticed that this poor girl is, like, pale as all get up, like super surprised. And I'm like, no, I'm not yelling at you. I swear to God. Here, it's really helpful, really cathartic. Just yell at that carrot. So I made this little 16-year-old girl scream at a bag of carrots with me because I scared the shit out of her. So that's a walk-in story.
Scream at the carrots. I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah, fuck you, carrots.
This is your initiation.
I don't know why. Why do we hate carrots? We're always looking for carrots right now. You know?
Yeah, I guess that's 2 carrot stories in a row.
Well, they're my least favorite to julienne or small dice. I'll tell you that one. You know, I'll take like celery or onions all day over a fucking carrot in the classical mirepoix fucking recipe there. They're just resistant to it.
Yeah. Carrots are, it's funny too, and carrots are one of the vegetables that, like, they don't want to be chopped.
Yeah, like, they'll fucking roll on you, and then they roll on you, and your knife is not too sharp or maybe too sharp. It'll twist on you, and then there goes another fucking fingertip, you know?
Yeah.
I mean... Mushrooms, that's my jam. Mushrooms want to be sliced. Absolutely.
They genuinely, like, you open a box of mushrooms and they're like, please slice us. You just touch them with a knife and it's like, oh yeah, no, you're doing your own thing.
Yeah, for sure. Mushrooms are fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite slice, julienne, dice, or small dice, Timmy?
Shallots. I don't know. I just have an affinity for shallots.
Solid.
Baby
corn
onions.
shallots, I should say. Yeah. So one of my favorite things, though, to do with a knife was, you've seen I have a big-ass cleaver that I like to use, but I had a salad that we had to, what the fuck is it called? Now I can't even think of what it's called.
Wow.
And no, God, I'm horrible at telling stories right now. But we had a Supreme oranges and lemons or oranges and limes and whatever. Mm-hmm. And anytime I had a new cook come through that obviously didn't know what they were doing, I'd always have to show them with the biggest knife possible, because when you're supreming a lime with a 12-inch chef knife or whatever, it's pretty intimidating, because it's I just like doing that because it was stupid.
Well, you can't spell intimidating without Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's how you segment an orange. Yeah. Machete.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Well, I know what you mean. I used to have a cheese machete. I used to have a cheese machete, and I like to use that to cut a lot of things because it would definitely send a message to people. Just that big of a knife. Like, how do you cut this? Oh, like this.
Yeah. You're shipping out in parsley.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've done some stupid shit on that. By far, the stupidest thing I did was cut the top of all 8 of my fingers. Yeah.
All 8? Like you didn't have 10?
No, not just the fingers, no thumbs. Because I had my fist like that down, right? And
I don't know how you got all 8 there.
I got all 8 of them, and all 12 of my toes.
Oh, there you go. Did your mom hang out with one-armed Johnny?
One-armed Johnny, yeah.
Oh,
one-armed Johnny, yeah.
But you don't know.
Is that how you had 12 toes?
12 toes.
He just took those 2 extra fingers and glued them to his
I just
toes.
glued them to the toes once they fell off. Everyone knows you lose your baby fingers around like 12. Then eventually your adult fingers grow in. Right? That's how it works?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cartoonist, where are you?
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, the downside to working with a machete is you leave it in the wrong place and it doesn't just cut a little bit. Or just like one finger, like a normal knife does when you bump into it. Like you leave a sharp-ass machete somewhere and you bump it and it's like, ow! It's like I just punched a fucking knife with both hands. Ah!
So am I the only one here that is deathly afraid of shit? Why can't I ever...
No, I'm definitely afraid of shit. I am terrified.
Mandolins? I'm absolutely fearful of mandolins. They scare the shit out of me.
I've lost enough fingertips and like parts of my palm to be indifferent with mandolins. Like, what, if they want to take something off you, they'll take something off you. You know, there's no stopping them, you know? And they do what they want.
They scare me.
As they probably should.
Yeah.
I also have a really weird urge every time I'm using like a commercial-sized mixer to stick my arm in it. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but like, I kind of want to see what happens.
I know what you mean.
Okay, that's just weird.
I'm always afraid I'm going to fall into the disposal.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then turn it on. You
And
know?
then turn it on
Who
somehow.
turned this on?
How did my hand get elbow deep in here before I flipped the switch voluntarily?
In both cases, it'd break up a mundane day.
Yeah.
Quarantine's been fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Put a hand in the mixer. That's like, you know, sometimes when I'm
it's a weird
driving,
one.
I just think about veering into the other lane of traffic. That's normal, right?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
Only half the time.
wait, no? You no?
No.
All right.
No. Yeah.
I don't drive.
Totally.
Only half the time. It has to be at
Jeff
least
doesn't
one
drive.
or two.
He just walks down the middle of the road and lets fate decide.
They're used to it. I'll usually get a ride.
They got brakes for a reason.
They got lights. I don't need lights. I got this black hoodie. It's reflective. It's a reflective black.
Yeah, not so much. It's full of sweat and fucking blood and some sort of like a sidewalk I came into like months ago. Haven't watched it since.
Jeff's mortal enemy is the sidewalks.
Well, he's always on the west side. I mean,
Yeah, well, you know, you walk on the west
Well, he likes to drop
side,
it.
you're kind of asking for it.
Dude, that'd be like the fucking most brutal like WWE name. Sidewalk.
Sidewalk. Yeah.
Coming at you with the sidewalk. A little ground and pound, you know?
Ground and pound, little sidewalk. I'll rub some dirt in it. Oh, Jesus.
gotta have a little flower growing out of your crack, though.
Well,
Just always a little bit of ass crack showing with a daisy coming out of it. I'm sidewalk. What's up? Let me show you my special move where the sidewalk ends.
just for that, we'll go like the full like a leotard, you know, one strap over to Andre the Giant, you know, one strap leotard.
A little hole right in that.
No, that's exactly
Just
where
for
we're
the
going.
flower to come
That's
out of
why we're
the
going
ass.
with full leotard here.
Yeah. Also, you're not supposed to say that word anymore.
What, Leo?
Leotard.
It's a bad word. That's offensive to bitards
And like the Leos out there.
and to Leos. Yeah, it's offensive to both lions and bitards. Which, for some reason, that never took off for a regular spandex jumpsuit
Or a live TV show.
or a live TV show.
Bitards.
Bitards.
It's before the wheel was invented.
Definitely
Oh,
before
okay.
the spinning hubcap. which arguably became before the wheel.
They were just walking around.
Yeah, someone was like, check this out. Like, what are you going to put that on? Like, I don't know. It hasn't been invented yet. I feel like whatever I put it on should spin too, though, because then it'll be real cool.
Jeez. Yeah, I can see that. But people are just getting dumber differently, not smarter.
Now I'm a different type of dumb. It's an acquired
Exactly.
taste.
It's a special kind.
I'm a snowflake dumb.
Oh, shit. Well, I think on that note, you guys about ready to wrap this shit up?
Yeah, I think it's been a good talk.
Yeah, I think it's been fun. It's been great. Lauren?
And Lauren got a new nickname, Chlorine.
Chlorine.
Yeah.
Great to
Chlorine.
have
See if that
you.
one sticks.
Yeah.
Or bleaches.
Well, I mean, it's bleach, so it'll wash off, but it'll stain. It will stain.
You're looking at that forever.
You'll be looking at that forever.
Chlorine. It sounds like one of those stupid 70s songs, really.
Chlorine.
Oh, chlorine.
Oh, chlorine.
Come on, Chlorine.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, much fun. Thanks for being on.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Good time.
For sure.
Super fun.
Timmy, great to see you as
Timmy,
well.
Always
Later,
fun.
guys. Have a
See
good
you
one.
next
It was
time.
always a pleasure.
Yeah, have a good
we'll,
night.
See you when we see you next.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And for all you guests out there, this has been a great time. Haole Boys signing off. Loving y'all.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Peace.